Oh my gosh. Today I took an off day. I had to take care of some business. Hopefully my phone won't overheat. To take care of some business, so I had to take off today. Oh, I tell you, going back to work, dealing with people, sometimes, oh my gosh, I really gotta, I might have to do a career change pretty soon. I'm thankful for a job because some people don't have one, so thank God for that. Hopefully my phone won't overheat. I need to really get a case for my phone. Maybe that's why when I'm driving, especially in the summertime, uh, look at this idiot. Um, Sometimes it overheats. See, I cam up just a little bit. I ain't got nothing but my t-shirt on today. Like, the hell is this nigga on? Excuse me, I'm sorry. There I go, already road rage. And I'm in a parking lot. Sorry. Already road rage already. Oh my gosh. I'm like, hey Cuda. I'm trying to figure out what the hell I need to be doing. Oh, that's what I gotta do. I gotta do an errand. Yeah, I'm already ready for say what the hell? What the helly? Put on my shades. Um yeah, I'm dressed down today, honey. I just got my butt wash my tail. I wash my tail real good. Wash my face, brush my teeth, throw it on my lace front. And now I'm out and about. So yeah, these people, they be on some different type of energy every day. Like, people be swerving through the parking lot. I'm like, what the hell is you on? they just swerving, and I'm like, what the hell? Okay, hopefully I can get out of here successfully without running over a curve or running over anybody. Everybody say my family be like, girl, you drive like a little old woman, honey. I be all up on the steering wheel, just trying to make sure I don't miss nothing. Like a little old woman driving, honey. Hey, Miss Collins, looking beautiful, girl. Thank you. I don't know if you're lying to me or you trying to make me feel good. 'Cause I just throwed on something, got out the house. Ooh, hopefully. Like I said, throw it on the lace front. Hey, how are you? Unfiltered. I don't know why these YouTube has these darn handle names on here. I don't recognize anybody besides, people I see regularly. Okay, make sure. Oop. Boop. Look, I'm always doing something. The next thing I need to do is to get a case for my phone, and then I need to, because that's probably why my phone be overheating. Hey TJ, how are you? You're gonna have to let me interview you. You have an interesting story. I ain't talking about no messy YouTube drama. I don't care nothing about that. But you have an interesting story. You can help a lot of young men. I would love to interview you if you give me the opportunity. TJ kind of funny. He look at everybody side-eyed, honey. He be like, I don't know about you. So he not no YouTube person. So, honey, he look at everybody side-eyed. And I understand, honey. If people are, some people are suspect. But everybody not like that. I'm a down-home girl just trying to start my little YouTube channel, and I'm just trying to make it, TJ. But I would love to interview you on your struggles as a young man coming up and how you got to where you are today. What were some of the choices that you made and stuff like that? And if you could do things over, how would your life, how do you think your life would, be the choices if you made different choices? And now, since you're at the place now, you a hardworking man, take care of your family. I would like to, talk about things like that. I don't know if you would be interested in that. So just let me know. Hey, Joe, how are you? What do you think about that, TJ? And that ain't on no messy stuff. I ain't trying to do nothing like with no drama. But you do have an interesting story that can help a lot of young men to go down a different path if they're on the wrong path. Like, I was, I'm gonna just be honest with you. It's some things I just don't watch it. You know what I'm saying? People be thinking you talking about them. People think taking it the wrong way. What the kind of foolishness? I don't know what's going on with this light, but But I'm up in my neighborhood. Girl, I have family all around, honey. I just can go down the street, just beep the horn. So glad, but to have family. What? Hey, chill. How are you? Um, I would show y'all my old high school, but I don't want them doxing me. I really am trying to, like I said, make sure I watch what I say, and if I have something to say, stand on it. You know what I'm saying? Because again, my channel is not a beef content, but every time you have an opinion, sometimes it goes into being beef when it's like, why do when you disagree with people or you don't like what certain people do, it gotta be beef? I just don't like what you did. I don't like you, but it ain't no beef. I don't know you like that. I don't know nobody like that. It's a few people on here that I've gotten to know, and I'm glad that I have. But even those that I've gotten to get to know and it didn't work out, it ain't no beef there either because I don't give up. You know, at the end of the day, um, it's not that serious. It's not that serious. And yes, I do drive like a little old lady, so don't be messing with me. I already know what time it is. My family mess with me enough. I was driving one day and I heard somebody beeping, and my cousin, it was another cousin, they was just like, oh Lord, we know your car, we know you all up on the steering wheel like a little old lady. I always get made fun of. I was somewhere else in the suburbs, and one of my sisters saw me beeping the horn. She said, girl, you drive like you're scared. And I am. People create a lot of anxiety, for me when I'm driving. Number one, they don't know how to drive. They swerve in and out of the lane, no signal light. They either driving too fast or driving too slow. I'm like, just drive the speed limit. Put on the signal light. What's so hard about that, right? Hey, Ryan. Oh, Natron. Hope I didn't miss anybody. Charge it to my head and not my heart because I'm driving. I don't even know what my topic is. Oop. Boop. I don't even know what my topic is today. I'm just talking. I'm just talking and drive. Excuse me, just driving. Last night I stayed up probably about what 2 o'clock because I knew I had a doctor's appointment. I had things I had to do, and so I knew I wasn't going to work, so I could stay up a little late. I missed it. I missed that summer vacation where I could go to sleep anytime I want to, wake up anytime I want to. That was the life. So I got to get back. My mind is still in summer vacation. It's just it's still a summer vacation. Then yesterday, some understanding people in the chat because I went off on somebody I shouldn't have. I tell you, this week has been kind of difficult. I told y'all about that assistant principal. I got another assistant principal. Just a hot mess. Ghetto, got all the credentials, got all the education, but ghetto as hell. And she gonna make the ghetto come out in me. That's what I don't want. So I might have to get on some medication so I can kind of calm down because I just cannot stand people that don't know how to talk to folks. If you don't know how to talk to folks, you don't need to have a manager position. You have to have interpersonal skills. You have to know how to be personable with people. You can't just be stuck on your high horse because you got an education and you got the credentials. I have an education, but I don't think I'm better than anybody. And that's what's wrong with some of these people that have these high positions. They forget where they came from. You didn't always start where you was. You know what I'm saying? You started at the bottom, just like everybody else. So it's how easily people forget. Why in the hell is this person driving like they in a school zone? What the hell is going on? Oh, there my other. Oh, my other auntie, she at the house. Yeah, I'm like, these people be driving like they at the school zone. Like, what the hell? Nigga, go. Excuse me. What the hell is wrong with this person? I don't know if this is an old yeah, I think it might be an old person. I'm sorry. He has a handicap sticker, but some younger people have handicap stickers, so they ain't really. But yeah, they be forgetting where they come from. What's up with that? No, it ain't no Don Julio time. I hadn't been drinking this morning. I'm not a drinker. I only drink on occasions. When I go socially, sometimes I go out. Go on a date. I might have a little apple martini or some type of Patron, something like that. But I ain't no drinker. Let's see. Yeah, I had to get in front of this old person. They were driving like they're in the school zone. We ain't got time for that. I mean, I know I do drive like an old lady a little bit, but at least I have some speed. Then I gotta go make an eye appointment. I gotta go get some new eyeglasses and stuff. So I got so much to do. So much to do. I should have did all this in the summer. But yeah, I'll get to it whenever. So yeah, it's just a lot going on. People forget where they come from, and they get these positions. They don't know how to act. So I don't ever want to be like that. I want to remember where I came from and treat people accordingly. I would take out through a tour to Oak Cliff, but honey, it's just with this phone stand being the way it is, all it do is be flip flopping everywhere. Oh shit! Excuse me. Yeah, I did not like. I'm not a driver. When I go places, most of the time it's somebody picking me up because they already know. Yeah, she don't like to drive. Yeah, I don't like driving. I don't know what the hell this nigga on, but they need to go around. Okay, yeah, chill out. These people drive like they don't see a car. I don't know. Is they smoking too much weed or drinking too much? I'm not sure. Sometimes, some people, I would say, maybe crack babies or some type of, they may be certified or something crazy. But they have cars, but I'm pretty sure they don't have driver's license. And please don't run into them because they definitely, like, you will have to, they probably don't have no insurance. And everybody is moving to Texas, so it's becoming a melting pot. Everybody. I hate driving next to big trucks because they make me nervous. Get on over here. Yeah, these big trucks, they be making me nervous. But anyway, but yeah, so having to get back and dealing with a supervisor like that, oh my God. She done got her, this is her first year being an assistant principal with her middle-aged self. I'm about to say something else. And she don't know how to act, honey. It don't went to her head. But she gonna find out uh, Selena ain't nothing to play with because I will go to the union on her ass and make sure that, she understand you can't play with everybody. You can't talk to everybody crazy, okay? I'm not the one. Now, I'm going to really try not to act a fool because I don't need any disciplinary action on my part because I like to leave with a good record. I don't like to burn bridges. So, I don't know what time. Look, these people, let me get on out the way because, honey, these folks telling you either they on drugs this morning, something's going on. My live yesterday was talking about people are getting crazier by the day, and I see it. I'm just trying my best not to be one of those crazies. I'm really trying my best. Whew. I'm getting already anxiety. Let me get the hell up off this freeway. I don't like freeways either. Did I tell y'all that? I can't stand freeways. Now, I get on them to get to my destinations because I got to go. Or sometimes I got to go. I ain't got time to be going through all these side streets. But I'm not one of those people. And why is you getting behind? Yeah, get your ass from behind me. Take your ass on. This is the slow lane, idiot. You're supposed to go 60, dummy. Ignorant. Oof, Lord. Some ignorant mother suckers. Okay? They just ignorant. They just ignorant. You in a slow lane, but you going like you in a fast lane. You going 80 when the speed limit is 65. So why is you behind me? Go over there and get in the fast lane, you idiot. Or slow your ass down. How about that? See, sometimes driving brings out the worst in me. You know what I'm saying? Because I be all calm and cool and collective. And then I get on these streets and these freeways, girl. Ooh, I'm talking about girl, boy, whoever's listening. I just lose it. Okay, I'm kind of getting to my destination so I can calm down just a tad bit. I don't know what the hell these people be on some days. Sometimes I'll be wondering, am I the very few of the normal people? I don't know. But then I realized that I got some quirks about me that seem strange to people. So hell, I think y'all just messed up. I really do. In some ways, we're all messed up. Some of us are more worse messed up than others. Hey, Phoenix. Selena, you in that phone. Right, because, hey, Smitty. Yeah, I don't know if anybody came in, but yeah, road rage is real. See, I used to be real bad until I said, Lord, I can't just help me. I'm trying my best not to be a heathen and be cussing and fussing all day. Help me, Lord. I've been trying to do better, because I used to be flipping people the bird. You can't do that now because, you'll have to pull out your peace of mind. You know what that is, right? It's not that serious, but people be really making you just almost lose it sometimes. I don't know what this idiot is on, but see, that's why I said some of these truck drivers can't drive. I see that now. Look at this idiot. Well, you can't see it. This dodo bird. Oh my God. Now you in the wrong lane and your truck is too big. You need to make sure you know where you going. I don't know what these truck drivers be on. Some of them, thank you, Lord, for a lot of them because they transport a lot of our supplies and stuff like tissue, food, stuff like that. But some of them still can't drive. They can't drive. You have an 18 wheeler. You need to know what the hell you doing. Help me, Lord. So I have to is somebody beeping at me? I have to constantly be in prayer because, honey, my attitude, boy, I used to have a real bad problem. I would speed up to people. When they cut me off, I speed up, cut them off. I was just like ludicrous. Move, B. Get out the way. I was like that. Be speeding up, cutting folks off, giving people the bird. I would do one figure that I do. Lord, I was a beast in my 20s, child. I needed help. I needed help, like seriously. I don't know why driving brought so much anger out of me. Well, I do know because people are silly and they're inconsiderate. You know what I'm saying? So I was always taught when I started driving to drive for myself and drive for other people. Some of these people just get in their car. They don't care what they do. They just be doing just reckless. Just all reckless, y'all. She ain't playing this morning. Yeah, I'm not. I was doing all right, but I'm pretty okay. Like I said, just just in my 20s, I would say I was not nothing to play with. I was an angry little driver, and I still kind of have to catch myself because I be like, Selena, it's not that serious. As long as you good, nobody hit you, just let it go. I be trying. I be really trying. It's still hot as hell down here in Texas. I don't know when I'm ready for the fall. I don't know about you. The fall well, that's when my birthday's coming up in the fall. I'm a November baby, so I'm really excited. I'm trying to plan something for get my birthday and stuff ready, like what I'm gonna do. Usually my birthday is planned for me. Somebody's doing something for my birthday, so we'll see. It could be somebody may be planning something for my birthday, and I just don't know right now. Because usually my birthday's already planned. Somebody's gonna do something for me, so I'm excited about that. Plus, the weather will cool down. I can wear my cute little sweater dresses and my leather pants with my boots, my knee-high boots. I'm ready for that. The hell is why they got a school zone? It's about what almost 11 o'clock. Yeah, get your ass from around me, driving all up on my ass. What the hell wrong with you? These people are psychos. Now, fool, you gonna wait till the last minute to put your signal light on? What the hell's wrong with you? Woo! Tell you, it's some straight up slow. Oh, let me not say that. Thank God I'm almost at my appointment. And put back on my smile and act like everything is okay. Yes, I can put back on my smile. I'm at my location. Yay! Is the shade. I do not like being out here. I like to park in the shade somewhere. Hell, it's already hot. I'm on my car because I'm gonna be in there for a minute. So yes, I'm here. So I can smile now because I'm at my location. She said, "Hey Randy," you said, "Sounds like me. I be getting mad at people in traffic. 90% of people can't. Right? They can't drive. Who else in town? Hey, Miss Chicago. Yeah, yeah, they can't drive. They definitely have some special needs behavior. I think some of the kids that I that I teach, they probably got a little bit more sense than some of these people. I don't know, but it is definitely some special needs drivers. I'm gonna say that. Gotta drink you some water. It's good for your skin. If you ain't drinking enough water, I don't know how people are not drinking water out here in this hot sun. I just can't do it. I'm gonna have to have some water. Hmm. Shoot, I'll be paying attention. I'll be looking everywhere. So what am I talking about today? I have no idea. All I know is I put ride along, so that means people that want to see me drive, which is scary. Um, it's very scary when I drive, but I'm a cautious driver. But like I said, I have a little bit of a anger issue, right? I have a little bit of anger going on. Well, I'm a nice person, 90%. Let me see. 85, well, maybe 90% of the time I'm a nice person. And then, some days I get a little extra. You said, what? This is, what do you say? This is my married baby mama YouTube photo. I've been trolling y'all on YouTube. This is not me. Oh, okay. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I've been a baby mama. I don't know, married. All that YouTube fantasy. I guess I've been all of it. I've been a YouTube thought. I've been a YouTube prostitute to some people. I just had all type of characters people gave me. So I don't know. Where is Russell? You said Randy came in encouraging such behavior. Child, it's something I'm working through. You know, I go through my my bouts sometimes bouts of road rage and stuff. So what's been going on with you guys out here? Like, is everybody doing okay? I am doing okay. I'm ready for the weekend. Maybe I should take tomorrow off. I'm not sure, but I don't want to take too many days to start it out. But I'm gonna maybe go tomorrow. Child, I'm telling you, I don't know about y'all, but some days it gets really difficult. Some days to just really just like deal with stuff sometimes, you know. And that's why you really have to have not only I feel like a relationship with God, but you do have to have supportive people around you because sometimes life can get really difficult. Sometimes it can get really difficult. Um, and we're not made to be a hermit. We're not made to be alone. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm blessed to have that. Some people don't even have that. And that's why some people, they unalive themselves because they don't have a support system. They don't have nobody that they can pick up the phone and call and be like, yo, I need help. You know what I'm saying? And when I have my moments, which is not a lot of times, but whenever I do have my moments, I always have people I can call. You know, I always have people I can, yeah, that's your ultimate support system. If you have a relationship with God, that's your foundation. But He put us on this earth to have other people. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just thankful about that. That's why so many people act the way they do because they don't have nobody. And so they come on the internet performing to get love, to get acceptance from strangers. Do you understand why people act the way they do? Because they don't get that love and that support and that admiration just from people that they deal with or that knows them in their real life and their reality. So they come on the internet and they perform and they do all of these things to get validation from strangers because they don't have that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just glad that you know God uses people to help you sometimes. I believe that because God has used me to help other people, even though in my crazy ways and in my you know different things I have going on, I've always been able to somehow encourage people. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good. Right. God recognizes another person's preference was necessary. I mean, person's presence. I'm sorry. Person's presence was necessary. Sometimes you do. You need flesh and blood. You need somebody you can touch, somebody you can call the phone, even though you can, talk to God. That's what prayer is. Some people think prayer is a ritual. Listen, I just say that's communication and having a conversation with God. Whatever y'all got going on talking about a ritual, I don't know nothing about that. So people be doing some real spooky stuff. I ain't got time for spookiness. Okay, it's not that serious. Prayer is communication to God or your heavenly Father, the Most High, your Creator, whatever you want to call Him. And maybe I shouldn't say Him, but because some people look, I'm gonna say Him. I don't care what nobody say. Hey, Billy. All sinners saved by grace. All sinners. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Like I said, I wasn't doing too much of nothing. I just wanted to ride along and talk to you guys. Hey, Mr. Clean. Hey, Hustle. What's this? Hustle Bunny. I don't understand why they got these handle names on here. I get people's names mixed up. I don't know who is who. But I appreciate you guys for coming through because, like I said, I wasn't talking about nothing. I was just giving I was letting y'all see how I have a little bit of road rage, but it's improved from the first time that I started, coming online. I think it's improved. I don't know. I think, but, you know, hey, I'm a work in progress. So, yeah. He said, I do lose my temper sometimes, even at work, with my manager, co-workers, and they overlook it. Yeah, because you seem like you be, boy, you be going off, Randy. Seem like, I thought, look, Randy might be going off more than me. Randy be going off, huh? But yeah, my sister got me this shirt. One of my sisters got me this shirt. Somebody love, what's this? Somebody who loves me the hell very much. Oh, okay. She went to New York and got this shirt. Hey, Kenny, how are you? How you doing? Doing okay? Yeah, sometimes like at nighttime I be wanting to cam up, but honey, the way the that gown that I be having on, I might scare some of y'all. Cause child, when I'm at home, I am at home. I'm talking about everything release, freedom. I'm halfway naked because I'm at home. Now when I have guests, I put on a little bit more clothes. Cause honey, I said last night, I kind of wanted to come up last night, but the gown I had on, some of y'all would just, I don't know, the internet might break, YouTube might flag me. So I was just like, nah, I can't do that. And I don't feel like putting on no clothes. I like being really free. Sometimes I wish I was a man. I could just walk around shirtless. Just walk around. You know, just free. Just free. Excuse me. You said, okay, get angry. Just don't react negatively. Take that second and think. Yeah, I always think, honey, because you gotta think when you have jobs, you can't just react, and that's why the other day, that's why 2 days, I had things that I needed to do. I go to the doctor. I knew that yeah, I gotta get reset. I gotta get my mind. I tried to get my mind right, but it just seemed like the summer went by so fast, and I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. So I'm having to get my mind in my emotions. I gotta get there. I just gotta go in with a positive mindset. You know what I'm saying? He said, excuse me. Yeah, I'm looking forward to October. October is we have October break, which is gonna be good. That's when the state was it Texas State Fair comes, and that's in like October. I usually go to the Grambling and Prairie View game, and then I go. I went to the fair. I think I went to the fair maybe 2 times this last year. 2 times last year I went to the fair, and I love it. I love going to the fair. The food, and then I love riding on those rides. I'm still a kid at heart. I remember last September, a guy friend of mine, he had took me to Six Flags. I loved it. I was like a kid again. Getting on those roller coaster rides were so fun. I remember back when I was a teen and stuff like that, and how I used to get on those Texas Giants, and now they have the Batman. They have all, the Joker. They have all these new rides now. And then I like getting on that water ride. It's like a log ride or something. They changed it a little bit, but I love that ride too. Um, I just had a ball. You know what I'm saying? Just doing it. I just had a ball. Sometimes I miss being a kid. Sometimes, Mr. Clean, to what? To what with that Dallas accent? What you talking about? Tay Rail? You said you in the bushes. Who's this in the bushes? I can't even see. Oh, hey, King Mouse. This song is. You said I have a Dallas. I have a Dallas accent. I guess, honey. I talk. I just I can turn it on and turn it off, especially when like say for instance if I'm presenting something whether to the class or to other co-workers. I know how to turn it on and turn it off. So when I'm turning off, that's when you gonna hear Selena. I mean, I'm talking about down home kind of, accent. I just be talking, but I'm in front of certain people like administrators and stuff like that. I have to turn it off and talk a little bit more professional and make sure that I'm using my diction very well and that my vocabulary is up to par and I'm articulating every word and hopefully I'm saying words that I can spell. I try to have a tone like this so I'm non-threatening and I sound smart. Yes, indeed. Hey, do what the fuck you gotta do. I'm sorry. Yeah, I use that as sock. I use that as South Oak Cliff. I'll be like, yo, I'll be talking, da 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 da. But I turn it off and be like, yes, how are you? Good. I'm doing very well. I'm like, dang, I can't wait to get off so I can really just talk how I really want to talk. you know. Just be me. I'm still me a little bit, but sometimes, when you're around the administration, you're around like parents and stuff, you can't be like that. You have to be able to be well versed. You have to. One thing I can say is good about going to like a multicultural school, a school that exposes you to other things, and I did that before I went to the hood school. I was able to meet all different types of people, how I was able to learn about different cultures and how some things are offensive to certain cultures and that are not to others. And I learned a lot. And so it's a good thing when you can go and deal with all types of people instead of just one type of person or one type of category of people. I can deal with Caucasian people, Indian people, because there's different, especially different cultures like India, people that are Asian, they have different things that are considered disrespectful, right? Um, like in some cultures in the Asian community you can't really look at them in their eyes. They see that as a sign of disrespect, right? In some cultures, and in the Nigerian community they have different things that they consider disrespect. So I believe that your children need to be exposed to different things and different people so that they know how to interact with all types of people. But then I know from around the way, I can really just let my hair down, literally, and just be like, just be me, you know. Around your family, you can be, you can let your hair down. But when you're dealing with business, when you're dealing with people that you don't know like that, you can't just always just come out and be like, yeah, accept you for who you are. But at the end of the day, you have to understand that everybody is different. You know what I'm saying? So unless you just don't care, but it just depends on what field you're in. Some of that stuff I still say everybody needs people skills. Everybody needs people skills. Everybody needs interpersonal skills. Everybody should develop emotional intelligence because it's not always about you, and it's not always the way you see it. in the way you may feel about a thing, it might not be how another person feels. So you have to have enough emotional intelligence to know the difference. You have to have self-control, because like I said, I wanted to cuss this assistant principal out, but I had to have enough self-control and professionalism to know that that reaction can cause me some harm professionally. And you can't just do and everything you feel and say everything you want to say. In some, I would say in some fields, if you're a comedian, that's different, but you're still gonna have to have people skills, and you have to have business, be business minded. There's always some skills that we have to learn. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Ann, how are you? Yeah, I present myself for the most part. I'm not gonna be unprofessional, but sometimes, like I said, but if you put your hands on me, all that goes out the window. It ain't no professionalism there. I'm get you back. I'm gonna hit you back. I'm sorry. I still have a problem with that scripture, turn the other cheek. I don't know if that was literally, but that's not me. You hit me, I'm gonna hit you back. You take my wig off, I'm gonna snatch yours off. I'm just, nah. Don't put your hands on me. I don't believe in that. Keep your hands to yourself. He said, there's life and death in the tongue. I meant watch your words, folks. Right. And if somebody, like I said, if you have the extra funds, if you don't, I understand. Give me if you can, bless me with a super chat. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to say on the 21st, I'm going to do 2 cash giveaways. So either I'm going to either cash app it to you, I'm going to do PayPal. I want to start at least once a month, because I want to show people that I'm thankful for your support, and that I'm giving back. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many sometimes some content creators, they're really blessed. They get a lot of donations, they get a lot of people supporting them, but they don't see it necessary to give back. Now, for whatever reason, but I'm like this. I don't ever want to be so selfish that if I'm blessed, I can't bless other people. See how you, hi, money maker, how you? I don't know who you are, but thank you. Um, I don't ever want to be in the position where I'm so blessed and I can't ever bless anybody. I think that's a very selfish, and that's just my opinion. I think it's very selfish, and it's just selfish to me. You know what I'm saying? Um, get back to some. Thank you. I appreciate you, Marissa. Shout out to you. I want to do something because it's like, people don't have to be nice to you. People don't even have to watch you, let alone even donate to you or press the like button. So I do want to show my appreciation to people and let them know I appreciate you coming through, showing me some love, because people, thank you so much, Smitty. People don't have to be nice to you. They don't have to be nice. And that's where a lot of content creators get messed up, because yeah, you may have all of what it takes to be entertaining, and people donate to that, and that's a blessing. But get out of yourself and quit being so self-centered and give back to some of your supporters. So I'm gonna put some money aside. I'm determined. It may be nothing but for you to get some coffee and maybe a donut, but at least I want to show people that I appreciate you guys, and I want to do that at least. Oh, okay. Thank you, Chill. I want to do that at least I'm gonna try to do it. If I can't do it twice a month, I'm gonna do it once a month because, guys, I get paid once a month. Uh, some teachers' positions they get paid twice. I wish I was at one of those districts, but I only get paid once a month. So with me paying once a month, I gotta spread everything around, you know. So, and like I said, but I am determined to at least do it once a month. Thank you, Icy. Yeah, right, Randy. But I don't want to be like that. I want to be. I want to give back. I think it's really selfish that God give you people that support you enough to support your platform so that you can be able to do certain things. I want to get to where also I can get a better computer, because the computer I have, oh my gosh. I have another computer, but it is the school's computer, the district's computer they give their employees. But I want to get a better computer to where I can do some things like editing and, have a little bit more memory so I can do certain things and all of that. And that's gonna take money. So I'm gonna try to put some money aside. There's some things I just want to do. Put some money aside for that. Then I gotta put some money aside because, like I said, next summer I am gonna be doing some traveling. I want to get the hell out of Dodge. So I gotta put money aside for that. So it's a lot that I'm trying to accomplish. And plus, like I said, I do want to give to my supporters something more than just encouraging words. And like I said, if I can just do two, thank you so much, Cece. If I could just do two donations a month, start out doing once a month, because like I said, I don't know about twice, but once a month, and then see how I can go from there. You know. I don't want to be a selfish person. I don't want to be a person that is just so into myself. I can't help nobody else. I can't bless nobody else. That's a bad place uh, to be in life where it's all about you and you can't see nobody else. You can't see nobody else because it's all about you. I don't want to be like that. You know? I don't want to be like that. You going on a cruise? I don't blame you, girl. Go on a cruise and enjoy your life. Yeah, go on a cruise and enjoy your life. But what you say, Smitty? You said, I love how you talk with your hand. Yeah, I have that bad. You know what I'm saying? I could be. I know. Sometimes when I be say for instance, if I'm doing a presentation and sometimes I'm talking with my hands, people are looking at my face, they're looking at my hands. I noticed that. I've always did that. I've always talked with my hands. I can't stop. Even when I'm just gonna stop and see if I can do it. I do talk with my hands a lot, you know, and I look better when I smile, so I try to smile a lot. Because like I said, your smile can go a long way. Um, Even if you're not the most attractive person in the room, your smile can take you a long way. I'm talking about a genuine smile. I'm not talking about a smile like, all right, you know how they be women, you catch women, you be like, don't smile. Just don't smile. You know how you can catch somebody looking? You be looking and you be like, and you catch them and they be like, I'm like, what the hell is that? Like, just, you nosy heifer, what you looking at? They be doing that. They be doing that. Like, what the hell? And sometimes I do it back. I'm a little off at times, honey. It's all good. People be tripping me out deep. You be catching folks staring at you, and they like, people be crazy, boy. I smile, I don't go around, hey, hi everybody. Hi, hi. I don't be going around doing that. That's weird. Goofy. I be going if I'm smiling, it's cause I'm feeling good that day. I'm like, hey y'all, what's good? What's going on? I be really smiling. I smile with my eyes. I don't just smile with my. I smile with my mouth. But if I ain't feeling it, this is what you gonna get. Okay. Hello. If you ever hear in my voice, I'm like, hello. That means I'm trying to be nice. I really ain't happy to see you like that. If you hear me say, if you hear my voice and I'm like, hey, I'm really happy to see you. I'm really smiling. People, they say they can hear when you smiling. I don't know if that's true or not, but like people's tone, like I can tell when I'm talking to somebody on the phone and they be having an attitude. You be like, hi, how are you? Can I ask you a question? I was asking this lady in the human resources today about some FMLA papers, and I was asking her, I was like, I tried to call you on yesterday, but your voicemail was full, so I was calling today to see if I can be sent some papers, the FMLA papers, and then she was like, "What's your email?" Like, yikes, you know, and she sounded like, and yeah, she was my uh, color. You know what I mean? Um, and she was like, "What's your email?" So I knew then she already. I was like, "Okay, this bitch." Oop, God. Okay, this woman. Let me just go ahead and just keep it straight up with her. Okay, well that's what I need. Thank you very much. That's when my tone came a little different instead of excuse me, da 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 da. Because you can get more things with honey than you can with vinegar. So I tried to not come in. I need this. I need that. I try to come in with a softer approach, because people can hear, they can feel your tone when you talk, right? So I was just like, some of these folks, I don't know what be going on with people. People are got a lot of things going on. And let me say this, I have a lot of things going on in my life. That's why I don't like getting involved with other people's stuff, because I got enough going on in my real life. So YouTube life, I ain't got time for it. If you don't fool with me, I don't fool with you. Bye. But I just don't understand people that have a job and they so ugly. They got such a ugly demeanor. They're so unprofessional. You don't have to cut people off. Just be polite. How would you want somebody to treat you? You know what I'm saying? This I can't understand these people out here. Something is wrong. Something is wrong, y'all. I'm talking about something is really wrong with people. But I try to keep a good attitude and not cuss people out, because I'm intelligent. I'm more intelligent than that. That I can actually use, words, vocabulary to express how I feel without getting straight up South Oak Cliff. Like, some people bring it out in you, and that's why I said you have to learn, and I have to learn to control myself, because some of the stuff that people do, I'm be like, what's wrong with you? Why are you like this? Everybody has bad days. You're not the only one. Like, I just get so sick of people, and they don't have no self-awareness. They are just, oh my goodness. Oh my God. Let me get into this appointment. I've been here talking. You said you're a diva. I can tell. No, I'm not. Uh, Miss V. Hey, Miss V. I ain't no diva. I am the nice one. I deal with a lot of divas. I'm not a diva. Now I got a temper, and if I feel like you going too far, I'm gonna put you back in your place. But I'm not no diva. A diva to me is a person that, you know. Now some people, when I dress up, may think I'm a diva, but I'm not a diva. I'm really down to earth. I'm down to earth. I don't bother nobody. You know, I don't bother nobody, and I just stay to myself for the most part, you know. But I am a personable person. I'm a person that, a lot of people come to and talk about their issues. I could meet somebody in one day. They will tell me everything that happened to them. And I'm like, why is this person telling me this? You know what I'm saying? So I'm not, hey Lionel, how are you? I'm not one of those people that, and yeah, you might think diva is a good thing, but to me, when I see diva, it's kind of like, kind of snooty, Miss A type personality. It got to go my way or no way. That's what I kind of see a diva, and I'm a person. I like to, you know, be cool. I don't want no. I'm not trying to shake the table. I ain't trying to shake the boat or whatever. I just want to be cool. I don't have. I don't. I'm not into all that drama. So when people be bringing drama to me, it be making me feel away because I'm like, it's not necessary. And I'm the kind of person, when I lose it all the way. You know what I'm saying? You got Selena blushing. Oh Lord, you a mess. I always smile. Thank you so much. You're a mess, Lionel. Chocolate drop. I'm always a sucker for dark skin and waves. But yeah, I love men, period. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love men. That's why I wish some of our men would step up, and do what they need to do. And some of the women out here, I think we got it bad both ways. The women on some of these women messed up and the men are messed up too. So we just messed up. All right, we need some help. But I just wish some men would really, and women, work on their mental health. We all have to work on our mental health. We all have to be intentional about getting our minds right, because some of our minds and hearts is not aligning. It's not, you know. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. Lana, you a mess. What you laughing at? You said traffic don't move at all. Oh Lord. Thank you so much, Smitty. Smitty been knowing me for a minute. Smitty's always, I tell you, I think Smitty was he was my first, not, I think I was his first crush on here, but I don't know, Smitty flirt with everybody. But when I first started out, Smitty he was on me like white on rice. Smitty, Smitty loved him some Selena. And I love me some Smitty until I found out Smitty crazy though. But that's my boy. Smitty's crazy though. He said, "Yeah, y'all people need some mental." Look, I went to counseling yesterday because I'm like, yo, something not right in my spirit, in my mind. So what's going on? I need to, I pray, but sometimes, like I said, you need somebody that can kind of help you see things objectively. See, I'm talking with my hands again. I can't stop. It's something that I just do. I should have learned sign language. I do know some sign language. It's time. I had a little boy that was he's autistic, but he understood sign language because he was nonverbal. I said it's time to work. That means it's time to get your ass and get to them books and quit being in la la land. Hi, What's this? Exceed 57. How are you? Oh, girl, people have lives. Ain't nobody. Look, I don't be. Sometimes some people ghost watch, for various reasons. Hopefully they're good intentions. But what I do find out that the people that really don't like you, they watch you the most, which is very weird to me and creepy. Um, the people I don't like, I don't watch them. At least I try not to, unless if it's something that involves me. Sometimes I might look through it, but I try not to even get my spirit upset because some of the stuff that people be doing is uncalled for, unnecessary. But I really have kind of um made a pact with myself. If I don't like you, ain't no reason for me to even look at you. But the most people that will look at you will be the people that don't like you because they're trying to find a moment where they can screenshot you looking crazy or record something that you said that maybe was crazy. People are weird. But Miss V, everybody got lives. I wouldn't really be on here if I had to go to work today because my environment is a little different, so I can't just go live at certain times because I never know when I'm gonna be pulled out, called on to do certain things outside of the classroom. So I have a little bit more, I would say, different responsibility now. So I understand people have lives on here. They don't have time to be on YouTube all day. Some people have husbands, wives, work, children, school, another part-time job. Like people got a lot of stuff going on here. They can't be on YouTube all the time unless you just don't have a life or you on disability and you at home, just watching, or you have you at working at home and you can put on YouTube. But people ain't got it like that. Everybody, sometimes people have to go and into work, and if you got kids, that's enough by itself. You're really busy. Let me see what the hell this person said. Cause let's see, you said potentially, so I can't see it. Oh, you said you make shit up, huh? Oh yeah. Hey, Alan, how are you? Sign language. Nah, that's actually real. It's time to work. And I forgot what the. Thank you. Um, it was something else I learned. Because sometimes when you're dealing with special needs kids, some kids are nonverbal, so you have to learn some type of sign language so that you can be able to communicate with them. Sometimes they can read your lips, but sometimes it's essential for you to know some type of sign language. hmm I'm okay. So yeah, y'all. I appreciate you few that came through. Thank you for pressing the like button, and make sure you double tap it twice. I hope that you guys like, share, and subscribe. And if you're not a member, not a subscriber, I hope that you will become one and join my Selenites. And so yeah, and press, just when I go live the next time, you guys will know it. If you subscribe to me and you press the notification button, that will let everybody know when I'm live, okay? um, but yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, Smitty. I appreciate everybody that came through and showed me some love. Thank you so much for the super chats and everything. Like I said, girl, I'm just a little YouTuber trying to make it. So, shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody that pressed the like button. Shout out to everybody that gave super chats. And I appreciate you guys so much. So, thank you so much for coming through. Thank you. And thank you for the floating heart or something. Somebody sent that to me. I forgot who did that. But thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. I don't know what those little icons they put them in there for, but uh, you know, thank you so much for coming through. And I appreciate you so much. I hope that everybody have a good day. I hope that everybody be nice to other people. Try to, encourage somebody. Try to give something to somebody. Stop thinking all about yourself. And, you know, let's try to all learn to be decent people. And if you struggle with certain things, don't ever be afraid to talk about it to somebody that you trust, because guess what, we all have bad days. We all have days where we just don't even feel like being here. And when I'm talking about being here, I'm talking about on the earth for some of us. And some of us, we really struggle with our mental, and there's nothing wrong with getting help. It's nothing wrong with that. I think that's the best thing you could ever do, is to admit when you got some issues and get help for them. It's nothing wrong with feeling vulnerable or weak at a time, because we need each other. We really do. We really need other people. But most of all, we need God. That's most of all. That's why it keep, my relationship is a growing relationship with God. It's why it keep me centered, so I don't get too over here or too over here. I can stay in the middle for the most part. And then when I do get too much over here or too much over there, I always come back to my foundation. And that's what people don't have. A lot of people don't have a foundation of faith. They're so logical, they're so scientific, that they don't leave any room for the possibility of faith, right? So this is what we have to always remember. Everything is not is not going to be what you see all the time. Some things is unseen. You know what I'm saying? So I just hope to bring some type of joy to people, some type of laughter to folks, some type of encouragement, and some type of conviction, because we all need it. We all need conviction. We all need laughter. We all need encouragement, right? We need it all. you know we need somebody to help hold us accountable, that we trust and know. I'm not talking about people you don't know, because people that you don't know can't hold you accountable. They can't. The people that really know you, they should be able to hold you accountable, and you should be able to accept constructive criticism, right? So this is a new year for us all, and next year is going to be 2026. So what are we going to be doing differently in 2026, if we're still, God willing, here, you know? But I'm going to get out of here. I've been running my gas too long. But I appreciate you guys so much for coming through, showing me some love. Thank you so much. And again, I'm sorry for using my hand so much, but well, I better not say that, because some people take it in the wrong way, like Smitty. No. But anyway, love y'all to Reese's Pieces, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.